let's see. Turn
That's
that
where it
on.
sucks.
Let's get this
But
started.
if I do it, I might make my own version.
Yeah, do a run of barrels.
Okay.
Are they fairly simple?
I think we're feeding out to the people out there. Let me know, everyone, how the audio is. If we're coming in, if I'm too loud, too low. If we're coming in loud and clear, I will throw the obligatory AI up in here for everyone as we're getting started, so you guys could see. This is kind of this is one I had in reserve that I did before I didn't use. What do you think?
Hey, Walt, what's an SAR 80?
Okay. Oh, well, excuse me.
It's awesome, Hank Strange. It's just freaking awesome.
That looks so good, Mr.
We actually have a PSA ad running on this right now. So big shout out to the people from PSA, Palmetto State Armory. On Utreon, yes. And you guys, of course, are joining us live here on Utreon. Where, you know what, I'm going to do all that once I get it kicked off, so we get that into the into the podcast tonight. So if you guys are ready, if everyone's ready out there, I don't hear any complaints about the audio. I don't see anything out there. So I'm guessing audio and everything is good. Let's hit the button. Let's get this going.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. Okay, boom, there we go. You are joining us live on Player, so we can hold gun. In this case, this is an air gun, but I'm sure YouTube will still come down against it. This is actually the Airbow M600. So this fires like actual freaking arrows off this thing, which I'll show you guys here. But I think YouTube will probably still. And look, it's a bullpup. It's a bullpup. It's from Benjamin. So you're joining us live. Let's see Walter, what you got? You got something there?
Well,
he's got some food, but he's got, what do you got? I don't even know what the hell that is.
Well, you should have automatically said, "Oh, that's a bullpup." It's a MechTech. It's a conversion. This one's a conversion for a 1911 lower. They make them for Glocks, and they make them for, I think, Berettas.
I think I've seen. Yeah, okay, interesting.
Yeah. So I bought this back, probably early 2000s, and it was sitting in the safe the other day, and I thought about it, and I had a conversation with Joe, and it was not threaded until the other day. So I brought it kind of into the 21st century by threading the end of the barrel. So.
Let's see. This Babyface's weapon of choice today is called a Chromie V.
So those MechTechs come in 1911, Glock, and XD.
Chromie V could care less.
Chromie V going to do the Hack 2? Hack 2?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh,
you gotta tell him hi.
Breaker.
He's about to
say hello.
Spit 8 bars up in here. Yeah. So, well, first of all, let's do jazz hands. Come on, jazz hands. Let's get the jazz hands going. There you go. We are live. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. It's episode 1029. That's right. We are, I think, safely the most prolific 2A positive podcast that exists out there at over 1,029, or at this point 29 episodes. So shout out to everyone who's joining us. It's Free for All Monday. We've got Babyface P and Chromie V up in the hizzy right there. There you go.
He's clicking buttons.
Yeah. He's getting there. Yeah, he's starting early.
I do need to announce that we had on the video that went live today, a special guest singer appeared. So if you want to go check that out, it is live on YouTube. He special guest one time only, maybe more. We'll see. I thought it turned out great, so you guys got to go check out the video I posted today on YouTube.
We'll pull
up stuff.
Yeah, Walter.
He's a fantastic singer.
Is it Babyface? Is it Walter? I don't know. We'll see.
It's at the end of the video.
Oh, okay. Okay, we also have Walter Keller, Safety Harbor Firearms, joining us. He goes as well. Yep. Shout out to everyone who's out there in the chat. Oh, as I said, there's our AI. Boom. There you go. For your perusal. What do you guys think?
Looks good. You got a microphone stuck in your head.
The microphone's coming out the head.
Up by that microphone, it looks like there's a monkey up in your head. Look at the little face up there.
It does look like a little. It looks like a little monkey up there.
Spider monkey up there.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can zoom in here on it, and we'll see what's in it. Wait. It's something in there.
It looks like a little spider monkey, a little creepy devil face now.
Yeah, it's evil looking, whatever it is. It's kind of cool that the microphone is coming out of the skull. That's kind of cool. The eagle looks majestic. Is that a good one? Majestic. The scruffy dog looks good, except
that's a good-looking dog. That is my type of dog.
Yeah, it's got blue eyes and not green eyes like Mr. Face P. There you go. But yeah, it's still a scruffy dog. It's a scruffy dog. And then Walter was pointing out that, well, first of all, the muzzle device is kind of weird.
I was going to say, that's off a little bit.
There is no front sight, and I don't know what this is. Walter was asking me. I'm going to say
that's...
Looks like
some kind of mechanism.
Yeah. That's something AI has invented that we don't know about yet for aiming, where you don't need a front sight, obviously. So, there you go. Yeah, man, it's last Monday I couldn't make it because I was driving. I went out to Iowa. Went out to the GunCon at Brownells. That was fun. We can talk about that here once we get into this. But that was awesome. That's my first time doing GunCon at Brownells. I've done it at NRA way back in the days when John Patton first originally put it on. I always remember that because I helped what's his name? Rod Mills wanted to go in there, and I gate crashed by at the same time that John was walking up. I was like, I don't have any tickets to this thing. Can I go in there? He's like, sure. And I was like, can I take my people with me? I don't know, it was maybe 10 people. So yeah.
Entourage.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how that went down. Shout out to everyone who's out there. 42 Chilled is out there. Night Train is out there. Shooting Gallery's out there. DLD After Dark is out there. And what does Shooting Gallery says? What in God's nation is that gun that Hank is holding? Laugh out loud. It shoots arrows.
I have one question.
Sure.
That's got enough Picatinny rail on top for what? I shouldn't ask questions about that. I guess they had space, but they just put Picatinny rail where.
Yeah, I mean,
some sort of red dot on there.
Yeah, if you look at it, so you got to, I mean, like what, you just want them to put Picatinny rail only in one spot, Walt?
No. I'm just saying, I mean, what kind of devices are you going to mount up there on that air rifle?
Yeah, we could put an optic up here.
Lasers. Thermals.
Yeah, whatever we need. I don't understand the premise of the question. So this is the Airbo M600. So max fill 3600 psi. I've never used one of these. We're gonna have fun with this.
I thought Walt was supposed to create one or something.
Create one? Don't create what?
No, that was Chris. Chris was working on one.
Chris was working on that?
Yeah, he was doing something with that. I don't know why he stopped.
Yeah, not this particular thing. So this is from Benjamin. It's called the Airbo M600. Let me see if I could probably pull up a thing on this. So this is gonna. I think we'll have fun doing something with this when we get around to it. We shouldn't be too long from now. What are you showing off, Walt?
That's a furry barrel. Stop chewing on
MG34 barrel. Look at that rifle in there. You can see
yeah, look at that.
It's pretty as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It sure is.
Yeah,
There's
trying
the
Sure enough.
barrel extension.
We saved it from God knows what.
Yeah,
well,
so
people have taken barrels like this and used them for other purposes also. But yeah, I agree. But yeah, I happen to have an MG34 kit. So.
Oh, you do? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay,
Oh,
I didn't.
yeah.
I thought you didn't have a kit, and I had no idea why you wanted that.
It's right. It's right.
Cool. I would love to see it put back together. Seriously, I've heard they're really neat.
I have a really nice kit too. So
cool. Yeah, I want to see it put back together so it can. It's a little bit slower than an MG42, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except it's made like a Swiss watch.
Yeah, they're made like Swiss watches, so they're like super fancy.
Yeah, they're very nice. Old school.
Yep.
So,
World War I type machine. Hank is clearly not part of this conversation.
I'm here. I'm just trying to look up. I'm looking up the link for the airbow for the specific one that we're using.
Dark says everyone needs an airbow M600.
There you go. Thank you.
I think everyone needs an MG42 for dealing with situations.
I do too, actually.
I'm working on it still. I'm working on mine.
Okay.
I'm trying to get so Walt. Did you just use your God-given talents and kind of freehand the whole thing, or did you have some sort of jig or something you used to weld yours back together?
What is this?
God-given talents?
Yeah, talking about someone using their God-given talents.
You raw dogged the thing back together.
Chromie V is gonna take that freaking microphone apart. He's
got. So what he's doing is these hangers, or they're powder coat, or I use them for paint. That almost went in my eye. These powder coat hangers, he's hanging them
up.
Yeah.
Off from my microphone.
Yeah. There you
go. Did guys ever tell you the story about Will when he was little at the gun show?
You told me. I remember the little bit of it. He was stacking things behind you, right?
When he was little, he was in a crib behind the table at gun show, and you know how you have the tie wraps or the cable ties for tying the trigger up, and you cut off the extra part on it, and he picked all those up and shoved them down a barrel like an AR-15 barrel. And I took that after that gun show. I took that gun out to shoot it, and luckily I looked down the bore and it was full of cable ties.
Plastic cable ties.
Bless his heart.
Yeah. So yeah, I believe Chromie V will take that microphone apart. He's only copying what he sees someone in his environment doing. Messing around with stuff. So
he wants to mess around with everything. That is his thing. You see, I mean, you see what he's doing here.
He's stacking them
up, picking them off and hanging them up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really understand what else you expect from him. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
He is. No, I can't be mad at him. I'm lucky. I am very happy I got a son. I'm just going to say, because he loves doing everything. All he wants to do is hang around with me and do all the things that I do. And it's the coolest thing ever. I love it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you had a daughter, she'd be doing the same thing.
I don't know. They're into different things.
Shit apart. Nah, at this stage. And Chromie V is a little papa's boy. I'll tell you that. I've seen the evidence. Yeah, he is.
He ran to me today. I forgot what he did. That he was mad about something, and he decided he didn't want. He ran over to me to get picked up and get a hug, and it felt great. I will never complain.
Yeah. So what did you guys get up to over the weekend? Where do I need to look, on YouTube, or who wants to go first?
So my postings were not from this weekend, but Walter does have a very good short of me doing my best British impression after shooting machine. Out of shorts.
Where is that? Oh, in shorts, in the short section. So this is
the second one over.
Firearms here. This one? There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And I don't think the audio's not going to roll through with this too, but you guys can just
that's the best part. At the end of it, it's a very stout machine gun. I look back at the camera and I go,
rocked you.
"Oh my!"
Oh yeah, he wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, it rocked you a little bit.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh.
Yeah, you could see that. It pushed you back a little.
So the other short there today in the shop, we put this FM Products 4-inch 9mm upper on the M16 lower.
Is that this one, Walt? Oh, there we go.
That one there, yeah.
That M16 gets a lot of use, and I love it.
I have a whole nother receiver I've never finished putting together, so I need to.
Really? That's hilarious. Yeah. That one gets used for everything.
Yeah.
So that is FM Products. Did we get that from Brownells?
No, I bought that.
Oh, you bought this one? Okay.
It came up for sale a week ago. I was at Hooters sitting there, it popped up on my phone, and I popped out my credit card and bought it. So
that's the dream. That's the dream.
And I don't, it's like I don't have any. It's not like I don't have something like this already, but it was $100 off, and I said, you know what, I'm in. So.
The greatest thing that I'm realizing, and this is what I've talked to my parents about, how they do their taxes for the business, because Dad owns a body shop. He's a retired fire, but he also owns a body shop. And I was talking to him about, like, do you take salary? How do you do, when I was spinning my business up? And the answer basically came down to, all of my hobbies have to do with the body shop, so everything is a business expense and everything is tax deductible. And I'm like, man, that's a great thing. Have a hobby that's the same as your business? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Also,
this
stuff, Walter buys shit like that, it counts as a business expense.
It could, but I usually don't.
Oh, you absolutely should. That's for T&E. And
yeah,
I'm not even kidding.
That's work. If you just did videos with it, so that's work.
100%.
In addition to,
and that's a machine gun, so I'm gonna have to shoot that bad boy. Or at least your lower was. I'm guessing that's a 9mm machine gun lower you got there.
No, that's has a 9mm magazine adapter. That's my regular M16 lower that I.
Oh, okay, with an adapter. Okay, cool.
Also picked up an Actusin. Actually, it's made by Senior, and Patrick picked it up, and I bought one from him. 22
cool.
Yeah.
That's the original 22 conversion. Show the magazine off. I think that's the neatest part, is a little steel magazine that comes with it.
Oh, what did he just put in his mouth? He just put something.
No. Oh, that is Loctite.
He's tasting Loctite.
Somebody told me one time that Loctite is made from some of the same ingredients they use in Diet Coke.
Yeah, now he's putting a flex.
If you've never gotten Loctite on your fingers and taste, it's extremely sweet. I don't know what's in it, but it is sugary sweet. So I do have to be careful, because he would guzzle that whole thing and never poop again.
So yeah, these 22 conversion kits were made by Senior over in Titusville, and it's old school conversion stuff. And but you know what? We dropped it in the M16 upper. And I was using floor sweeping 22, miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, that too. And it just went pop, 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 pop. No problem. So.
It was awesome. I have mine in the Colt lower that I got. I think I might make that a dedicated 22 Senior conversion thing, because I actually went to the gun store today to drop something off, and I found a barrel in the back. It's a DPMS barrel, so it's not Colt, but it's that same style. I'm glad that fell in there. Oh, there we go. I'm saved. Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. He's getting into everything.
Okay, and there goes the Chromie V.
Oh, he's gonna...
I knew that was coming.
I found a barrel today that I picked up a Colt's AR-15A2 lower over the weekend. I did some horse trading and got it. And I looked up the government carbine, the AR-15A2 government carbine, is a weird looking thing from like the mid 2000s, late 90s to the 2000s. And it's got a little skinny pencil barrel, 16 inches, carbine length. Really weird, kind of cool looking. I was at the gun shop today, in the back, looking for a spring for my M16 lower, and the guy back there had a DPMS barrel that is the exact same that would have gone with that Colt, other than it's DPMS. And I was like, "How much you want for that?" He was like, "How about I give it to you and you do services for me in the future?" And I was like, "All right, $75 worth of service. You give me the barrel, I'm happy." So I got myself a barrel. I think I'm going to make it into a dedicated 22 scener thing because that seems cool.
I mean, I have some of the CMMG kits, the drop-in ones that I picked up over the years, like at Knob Creek when they were selling them. They had demos they'd sell all the time, and they work good too. They're fun. I mean,
yeah.
I used to have one.
We didn't we do that lightweight 22 with a CMMG kit? Yeah.
There's a part on that lightweight thing that you have that needs to be. I'm gonna end up buying 2 of them here in a couple minutes. That's used for hitting the trip on an M16. You have one in that lightweight thing of yours, and Walter and I now need one apiece, so you can throw it in like Walter's M16 and get full auto 22, and it would be just really cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. I'm looking at.
Thank you. That was so heartfelt. Cool.
No, I'm looking at your website. We've got like 40-something seconds.
What's the there you go. Okay,
this one. This is the video you want to talk. Oh, look at you! You got an ad on your video.
I did.
Look at that, making the money.
Videos.
And let's see what is this ad for on there. Mazda.
The first one was for some sort of gun toy. I don't even remember what.
And then that was cool. Weird. There was like a black guy in the river waiting. The guy drove out somewhere. I don't know what's going on there, but that was weird. So let's see. So what's going on here in this video?
Oh, can I make a suggestion, Patrick?
We got 10 seconds, by the way.
Grease that baby up when you bend that thing, man. Grease it up.
It works fine.
That doesn't sound like a double entendre at all.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High Point.
You know what was funny? When I was at the GunCon, I actually got to shoot the new 380 that's out there from High Point.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So once again, I'll get to that here. We were looking at your video. What is going on here that Walter's telling you? You got to bend over and grease up. I bent
the non-greased receiver on the SetMe, and I can't show that on YouTube. So that actually, if you go to the comment section, it'll link you over to Utreon to play and that's where the actual video lives.
And then you get to see your country music folk there.
Yeah, so if you go towards the end, if everybody wants to go see it, about 5 minutes in, my country singer takes over and sings for us all, and it's fantastic.
Now my question is about that. That's all. That was all created.
This is AI,
right? The magical thing. Mm-hmm. Do you have any? If it's something you make something really cool, do you have any rights to that?
I don't think you do. I don't know, but I don't think you do.
Well, did you? I think if you modify it in any way, yes, of course, 100%.
I use Sumo.
Okay. If you want to take those lyrics,
yeah, I don't know. I didn't really care. I was hoping that somebody would run with it because I think it's catchy as hell. The AI did a good job making a catchy song. But I was hoping to somehow figure out how to get it on Instagram or TikTok and hopefully see if we can get somebody to run with that audio and make it like popular because it's awesome. It's really funny.
So I think that there's been a couple of different cases, and so far, if you create something with AI, especially you've changed it or you somehow added to it, yeah, you can copyright it. So, yeah. But, all of that's going to be, they're going to go through some legal cases on that before they get it all sorted. Look at that thing where I think Drake and Kendrick Lamar were in a thing, and Drake did AI of, what's his face?
Kendrick Lamar?
No, he did an AI of Snoop Dogg, and then what you call it?
Sued for royalties or something?
Yeah, what's the name of this? Man, why did it go out of my brain? This guy who died, like a big Tupac. He did an AI of Tupac rapping, and people got mad about that. And then he did an AI of Snoop Dogg, who's not dead, rapping, and he pulled it down. But all that stuff, I think, is debatable.
Yeah, that's pushing the boundaries because those folks are real people.
Yeah.
What Patrick did, there's no real person there.
Yeah,
totally fake.
Yeah. And then remember that, wasn't it, who was that, Patrick? We talked about it a couple of weeks ago, that, is it ChatGPT came up with a AI assistant and then used a voice that sounded like Scarlett Johansson?
I don't know. So the way I did it was Sumo, S-U-M-O, Sumo AI made the song, and I just put in a prompt. Right. And then I used ChatGPT to come up with goofy country band names, and I picked one that I liked.
Yeah. There was someone that used Scarlett Johansson, not
she sued over
voice.
Something, yes.
Yeah, but sounding like her voice.
That's
this was the one, and it was an AI assistant that used. They trained the AI voice model on her voice, and then we're telling everybody that, oh yeah, we trained it off of her, and she was like, you can't do that. That's my voice and likeness, and sued them, and I think it's still in court.
And once again, that's one of those things where it's like you're purposely working around somebody.
Yes. Yeah. There was absolute plausible deniability where you could have gone, no, it just kind of sounds like it. But they were running their mouths.
I don't think.
Didn't they talk before and she didn't want to work with them?
She didn't want to do it.
Yeah, so that's why it's dubious. But I think in the end they can actually get away with that. But for public relations, they probably don't want to do it because. So let's say you wanted Scarlett Johansson in your movie, but she doesn't want to be in your movie. You know how many people out there look like Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, just find one.
Actually, remember the girl we met at SEMA that year?
Oh yeah, that Russian.
Yeah, she was a body double for her.
Yeah, she looked like Scarlett Johansson every day, all day. So she can't now come in and sue and say, oh, they got someone who looks like me.
If somebody wants to see her name is Sunny Yunny.
Sunny Yunny. Is she still out there? Yeah. You want me to go?
Yeah, she's married and got 2 kids now.
Oh, well then we're not looking her up.
No, she still looks all right.
Yeah.
She still posts, I think, on Instagram.
Let's see. I'll
how is that?
I probably don't follow. Let me see. I don't even know if I follow that anymore. Let's go to my Instagram, see if I can find it. Okay, cool.
I have no idea. I can't find Sunny Yunny.
I think it's Yunny like this. There you go. That's it.
Yeah, there she is. Yeah. No, it's not her. That's
no, that's not.
There it is. Oh well, you got the Sunny Yunny. What?
Yeah,
she's a Russian girl.
No, this is who you're following. But I can't.
Yeah, she's in LA.
She locked her post. She locked her post, Walt. So she got married and all that. No more posts. I don't think they're available anymore.
I've seen her post before, showing her kids.
You probably have to follow her, Hank, if you don't follow her.
Yeah. But yes. Anyway, listen. So, can you go after someone for that? No. Can you go after for someone's voice sounding like someone's voice? No. But because they established all this stuff where they were trying to get her, they can lose some money in the courts, but I think ultimately they would win probably.
They purposely were doing a workaround for her, so that's what.
Yeah. Shout out to DCG 44s. But I could tell you like how we do. So for example, how we do these. So we use AI to do this. This is all through AI, and you can blame Babyface P for this. And so that's something that's like, that's our thing. It's ours, even though we use AI, and no one can, you can't do anything about it. It's our thing.
Yeah, but you're not. Right. But then again, you're not mimicking someone else.
Yeah. Well, and the AI most of the time won't even let you do it, man. I can't do zombies in the AI for some reason.
It won't let you do zombies. It won't let you do anything that they think is too gory.
People who are alive.
Figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get it to do a single public figure. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
So DCG44 says, "Is it me, the platform, or someone's connection? Because I got nothing." I don't know. We're good. I'm up here.
I lost my connection to the show on my other PC here.
Oh, so far as I know, we're still. I don't see any issues. And I could see the chat and all that. The chat is going, so I don't know.
I don't think it's on your end. I think this was on my end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you might have to. Whoever's out there may have to restart and do your thing. Because I mean, I was getting like a 100 upload. You know, in the future here, in the next couple of weeks, I'm actually getting freaking fiber optic out here.
That's what I was going to ask you, if they hooked you up yet.
Fiber optic, I think it's the 20-something.
Okay.
But we're getting fiber optic, yes. So we will be broadcasting off that fiber optic.
So you can have more than 4 people in the window?
I don't know. We'll see.
But Patrick said that's your PC.
Yeah. Plus, as Patrick says, we got to get another computer. So, yeah. What the hell were we talking about before we got sidetracked by who owns the rights to AI?
What we were doing on the weekend or something?
Yeah. So you guys were shooting. So did you put stuff on? Is there stuff on Insta? Was Joe out there with you guys, or no?
No, Joe had phone problems and didn't come up. So I was going to bring another friend of mine and his son, and his foot has been bothering him or something, so he had to bail out. So I drove up by myself. Patrick showed up with his family unit, and I swept my ass off. We shot some guns, and by noontime, Patrick, you guys left. I went and closed everything up. I had the car running, had the air nice and cold. I sat in the car and I was eating a sandwich and having some chips. And good thing I didn't run off right away, because I was going through my mind. Did I lock everything? Did I turn everything off? I'm thinking, did I turn the air conditioner off inside? No.
Oh, in the house?
Yeah.
Oh, you just let it run.
Yeah.
No, I went back in and turned it off. So,
yeah.
But then it started to drizzle up there, like it was starting to rain. And I watched it the rest of the day, on and off, the weather up there, and it was on and off raining all day up there. So it would have been more miserable in a
This
rainy...
was from before, right? This MG42. That wasn't this weekend.
Yeah, that's when you couldn't make it.
Oh, and then this is the thing that you.
That's the MagTech all taken apart.
Let me go grab my mower.
And the video we did in the shop, the short we did in the shop today was with this upper here.
Okay. Yeah, that's a cool upper.
It's little. It's 9mm. Yeah.
So what's your ultimate goal with that, or are you just like messing around with a bunch of different stuff on it so far?
I'm just messing around. I've found something I really want more than anything in this world, gun wise.
Really?
But it's a lot. Well, almost anything. It's a lot of money, so I might be having another clearance sale. So,
oh, really? You know what I would like to buy from you, Walter?
You're not getting the bullpup. You're not getting the arm pistol.
Okay, I guess you don't want it that badly. You don't even like bullpups. You don't even like bullpups, Walter.
No, that's not necessarily true. I have plenty of other things I can get rid of before I get to that. So.
Yeah, I know. Plus, I'm getting that in the will anyway, right? Because I know we've mentioned that several times, and it's case law now at this point.
Case law.
So, okay, can you talk about what this gun is, or you're not talking about it until you get it?
No, I can talk about it.
What is it?
It's the MP44. There's a German company that has now set up shop here in the U.S., and they're building semi-auto MP44s.
What company is this?
Forgotten Weapons just did a thing about them. He went to their shop in Germany.
And you don't have one of these yet, you're saying?
Well, I have a parts kit.
Okay.
But what they're building is semi-auto ones. I have that one that's coming from the whole, with Palmetto State Armory and the other bunch.
Oh, right, yeah.
But that's close, but it's not a straight knockoff. The German ones are straight knockoffs. Now, they want like $6,500 for one.
Okay.
Oh,
So this is AKA the Sturmgewehr.
Yeah. And this
Yeah, it's
company,
just
all this German company does is do reproductions of the World War II guns. So,
and they do good ones.
yeah, proper one. Yes, proper
Yeah.
one. So, yeah, I saw one. I watched the video on it, and they imported some a few years back. PTR imported some of them, and they went really fast. And they've increased in value after they've been sold. So you won't lose any money. And I was thinking, you know what? I like that gun. I might have to have myself a sale, raise me some funds.
Okay. So, oh wait, hold on. What's Patrick showing off here?
This is what I picked up over the weekend.
And so this first you confused me with this. This is actually a Colt lower, right?
Yeah, this is a real. This is a real thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's the retarded lower.
It's Colt's capitulation gun.
Yeah, retarded capitulation. It's got the military law enforcement restricted marks.
That I don't mind. It's just that other bullshit they did inside that really bothers me.
Yes, and I'm probably should not mill it out. Hold on, let's see if I can get it to focus.
I leave it as it is myself.
That it's probably not.
I mean,
it's
we're not getting it. Hold on. You gotta hide your eyes. Hide your eyes. There you go.
There you go.
So they put a block in there, so you can't put a drop-in autoseer. Even if you legally own a drop-in autoseer, you can't put M16 fire controls and a drop-in autoseer in there and make it go fast, which is stupid. The worst part is this.
Yeah.
Those pinholes are oversized. So go ahead.
Yeah, so they went out of their way to make sure you couldn't make it into a machine gun.
You can't use run-of-the-mill AR-15 parts in it. You have to buy special parts to go in it.
And of course, the big companies make them. You can go to Geisley and get a nice, brand new, fancy Geisley trigger for oversized pinholes for like $280. But I can't go get a mil spec M16 anything and put it in here.
Yeah.
So, and this was a Colt thing that they did during the ban era to capitulate, like Paul said, to
90s? Okay.
Yeah. So dumb. But but
Colts are still sought after. I'm sure you're happy to have a Colt lower.
Oh yeah, you know what's funny? As much as a Colt fanboy as I am, I've never owned a Colt AR-15 ever. So it's kind of cool. This was the lower that I put on it. This is a all Colt lower. Lower. This is an all Colt upper that I had. But this is what I found at the gun store today. So this one you can see. Oh, this is absolute no. That right there, so dangerous. This right here, super, super dangerous. You know what goes there, Hank?
I don't know. Grenade. Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's an M203 grenade launcher attachment. Highly dangerous. Can't have that.
Okay. That was banned, I'm guessing.
Woo, scary.
So that little bub, my lady hops.
This is the profile barrel that would have been on that originally. It's skinny all the way to the front. So
that's a way better profile, by the way.
Yeah. So this was sitting. This is DPMS 1 in 9 and twist barrel. This was sitting at the gun store, and a customer, I guess, sold it to them. And one of the guys, or sold it to one of the guys. It was actually his. It's not the gun store's. But he was like, "Yeah, I'll give it to you for $75 worth of labor." And I was like, "Shoot, yeah, I'll do that. $75 worth of labor. It's like a pin and weld and a half. That's nothing."
No, that's a good deal. So before we get off track of this, because I'm sure the folks out there in the world would like to know, I think you missed this, Patrick. Walter is saying that there's a gun he wants to get, so he's going to be selling some stuff. So Walter, can we know what will be getting sold? Obviously, since it's not an AR pistol.
You have to remember, I have stuff that's not gun stuff too. I have mini bikes. I have motorcycles. I have easily have enough stuff to get that thing.
Yeah,
it's just a matter.
Where did you find this thing? Is it on the internet, or do you know somebody that has it?
I've heard of this company before, but what brought them to the forefront was Ian at Forgotten Weapons visited their factory in Germany, their shop.
Okay, so this would be this would be on.
Well, no. What I'm saying is recently, what got you in the mindset of okay, I need to buy this? Did you just see it on the internet?
I mean, just like this, I saw something and I said I gotta have it.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, Ian once again frickin' strikes and gets Walter's money. Let me see.
But buying the semi-auto STG-44 that's done properly is the only way I'm going to probably get a SG, unless I build a post sample, which I can do that.
Do you have a parts kit?
Almost all the parts kit. I have a really nice parts kit.
I see him shooting.
It's totally worth it. Why are you just sitting on it? I take that back, Walter. I completely take everything back. I know why you're just sitting on it. I have that PM63 kit that I've been wanting to work on since I bought it last week. I don't have time. I haven't had time.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a son.
I'm missing about that much of the receiver still. So.
Oh, that's frustrating.
But nevertheless, the semi-auto one is really nice and it's done properly by Germans who do that kind of stuff properly. And I'm thinking, I have a 5. That FG42, the semi-auto FG42, that was $5,000 too. So
that is another rare bird, though. You're not; those are very uncommon.
Well,
I've looked around.
That same company is building those too.
I think I found that video Walter's talking about. Hold on,
it's a recent one.
Is it tour of Sports Systems?
Yes,
Diederik reproduction.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. So that's the video to look for. I don't want to. Well, I guess we can play it, but I don't want to get into any like a whole thing. But anyway, yeah, we got a couple of seconds here, but it's on Forgotten Weapons. It came up 2 days ago. That video.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the company. I've heard of them before. When I was trying to find receiver parts, they sell flats. By the way,
we'll just show a little bit.
Bend your receiver up.
Really? Can we get those here? Yeah, they're just flats, so we can have those.
They were selling them. Yeah, they were selling them. When they have them. They were selling them.
Yeah.
So I kind of look at it two ways. I'll get the thing. I'll shoot the fuck out of it. I don't care. But it's also an investment too. So if I decide I don't want it anymore, I can always get what I got in it and probably plus some out.
So compared, we don't have that long, but compared to an actual one, where's the price levels of those?
That's a pittance for the semi.
It depends. It depends. If you got talking post samples, they're probably the same for a parts kit nowadays.
Yeah. We'll be right back. We're taking a quick break.
With Armslist, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors. So when you're in the market, please consider Armslist. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Armslist.
All right, awesome. So where we left off was we were talking about the difference between like an actual. So there's like reproduction, Sturmgewehrs. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can get of them. So where's
the Hill and Mac thing that PSA's helping to get going. I paid $1,700 for that in 2017. They're probably, when PSA starts selling, they're probably going to be $2,200, $2,300, $2,400.
Yeah, I was thinking
they're not
more
going
than
to
that.
be. They're not going to be swell.
Did you get your money back? Or no?
No, I'm going to get the rifle. I don't want my money back. I want the.
Yeah, Walter's
rifle.
waiting for the rifle.
So is PSA honoring that?
Never. Yeah, they're honoring it.
Oh, cool.
Never underestimate Walter's patience when it comes to something he wants.
Oh yeah.
Remember that
I
Shrike?
know.
How long did it take you to get that Shrike?
Years.
Strike was 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years. So basically, Will went through high school and college.
I'm still waiting. In the same vein, I'm waiting on a guy who is producing parts for the PP19 Bison. I have a bunch of the hard-to-get parts that are custom to the Bison. Now I'm waiting on him to send me a receiver. I paid him $1,000 like 5 years ago, and I'm still waiting. I've gotten a bunch of parts, but I'm still waiting on a receiver. But it's one of those where I'm like, how often do you get a chance to buy Bison parts, you know?
I almost just recently put my money into one of those parts things, whatever.
Really? For the Bison or for something else?
Yeah, the Bison thing.
Yeah. Was it same guy or somebody else doing it?
Is there somebody else? Is there two people doing it?
The only person I knew that was doing it was oh Lord, I don't even remember his name now.
So yeah, I don't think I've ever done a waiting for any kind of gun thing like that. The longest I've waited for anything is I've been waiting for this frickin' Cybertruck for 5
And that's
years.
nothing. That's
Kite
nothing,
and
man.
Defense.
Yeah, I didn't have to put it, like, it wasn't that much money. I put, like, what did I put down? $100, maybe.
After the 2017 SHOT Show, because Hill and Mac was set up there.
Mm-hmm.
We still there?
Yeah.
I put I paid for the thing. I gave him $1,700 or $1,750, and there was delay, and then they handed it off for somebody else to do the manufacturing, and those people did nothing. Then they had to take
we
them
had them
to
on the didn't we even have them on here talking about that at one point? I think.
I don't know
so.
if you had Hill and Mac.
Yeah, I think we did. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But so then when PSA announces they've picked up the project, immediately I'm like, "You're going to honor the old stuff, right?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, they're going to do that. Yeah, that would
cool.
not be a good public relations move."
Well, because Hill is still there, right? Or Mac Hill. I think
yeah. One of them is
Yeah. Because every single time, if you had to go pay your money, I'll be like, "Can you bring Hill's ass out here first, so I can kick his ass a couple times?"
For a good horse whipping.
And they're nice guys. They're nice guys, by the way.
I know. Yeah. We understand a little bit more than most, probably, but it's really expensive to bring a gun to market. Even
yes, but here's one of the problems that they did, and it's their fault. They decided they're going to have like 4 different calibers.
They should have just done one
and offer all those calibers at one time.
Yeah, no.
Well, also they weren't building everything, right? Didn't they have someone else building it? There was several issues.
In the end, that's what happened. They found somebody that was going to do the assembly work for them, and then they didn't do anything, and then those folks wouldn't give them their parts back, so they had to go to court to get the parts back from these people. Yeah. And then after that, I guess PSA got involved,
and Hill and Mac was also doing. They were doing steel. I remember they were doing targets.
That was their main thing, is steel.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we had them on. That's why, because they were talking about the steel that they do and stuff.
Yeah, they also did the Cent-Miel, where they built Cent-Miel kits. They made receivers and did that too. That was another thing they did. But somebody else, Marco Mar Arms, bought up all the kits, so there were no more kits for them to build anything off of.
Yeah. Marco Mar knew what they were doing and cornered that market, and now the price it's just too expensive. They're cool, but I don't want them that bad.
I got one on sale, so I got a good deal on it.
Yeah, it looks like Walter froze. Looks like he froze to me, right?
Yeah, he's frozen on my side,
looks like Walter's frozen. DCG 44s is having trouble too. Shooting Gallery says Stuff and Things Inc. are the Bison people. I actually know those guys. I met those guys.
Stuff and Things Inc. Oh no, Kite and Defense is who I bought my stuff through.
Oh, okay. That Shooting Gallery was saying something about Stuff and Things Inc. are the Bison people, because I met them at the GunCon. So let me just go to some GunCon stuff for a second here. Let me get this out of my system, since I drove all the way out there. The van I'm sitting in right now, this is the van. Over here, Brownells. And I'll tell you, there was a lot of people. There was lots of people out there. Walter's still frozen, but we'll keep him up in here. I'm just going to go through some of my picks and see what I want to share with you guys here on the picks. By the way.
Oh, no. The Stuff and Things guys are making furniture. I'm sorry, Hank. They're making furniture and adapters to turn your PSA or KUSA or any of those into what looks like a Bison.
Yeah, because
what I'm getting is an actual American-made Bison.
What is the Bison again? Because I saw. Did you see? Well, this is
big ass helical mag. Clicks in forward, and it's a 9mm sub.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I did see the Stuff and Things guys. This is their table. This was cool.
Okay. Yep.
This was their table. So I have. I did meet them. They were cool guys. I think they gave me a T-shirt or something like that.
but they've got some cool guns that they're making. Walter, are you restarting your? You seem frozen there.
Let me.
And then this is one of the guys from Stuff and Things. I cannot remember what his name is. So you're talking. Do you see this?
Yeah, that's a Bison. That is it's not a Bison. That is a furniture modification kit to turn your AKV into a Bison. The Bison receiver is a little different. It's cut differently, but for most people, this is about as close as you're going to get. Yeah,
so I did see those guys there, because I was like, Stuff and Things sounds familiar. Well, first of all, I think I heard Stuff and Things from, I want to say Talon Say, but this company has nothing to do with that, I don't think. So, yeah. So they were there. They were cool. I think I got a contact thing from them. I'm trying to go through the pictures of stuff that I got up to there. Oh, here's a nice picture that I could share with you guys from Brownells. Boom! There's me and Roy and Rachel and KD, Kevin Dixie. You know, so there you go from Brownells hanging out. There was I saw some cool guns out there. I think I was telling you all that I was shooting at High Point, the new 380 that's coming out from High Point.
What makes it new?
It's in this new frame that they're doing, because I don't think there was an old one in the older frame. This is in the new frame.
That's the
Yeet cannon.
One.
Yeah, isn't it Yeet?
The Yeet cannon. Yeah, so it's a 380 Yeet cannon, I think that's what it is.
I also like this freaking camo pattern that they're doing there, right there on that, on that carbine. That was nice too. So yeah, they were there. I got to shoot that. I did a kind of a video there, so that's gonna come out here at some point. Let me see. I think I put this short up probably. So this is just so you guys can get a look at what you want. There's Dave from High Point. We'll get him to come on and talk about that. I want to see what else. Let's see what else. I was hanging out with all the gun dudes. So right here in this shot, I see Mr. Guns and Gear, Kevin Dixie. I'm not sure who this dude is here, but that is Guns and Gadgets right there, and myself hanging out over at the event. It was a freaking rainstorm came through and through the shooting part, so that was fun. Let me see what else. Oh, you know what was cool?
What?
I actually got to meet Twista, the rapper. That's like the real super fast rapper from Chicago. Twista, you guys, anyone know Twista? So I actually got to meet Twista. He's a gun guy now. This is
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So Twista is like a legit gun guy. He's making gun guy videos and all that kind of stuff out there. So.
It's funny. They get out of what's the guy from Tallahassee? T-Pain.
T-Pain.
He started streaming video games on Twitch a couple years ago, and it was funny. He came out and he was like, I make more money than I ever could have on Twitch than rapping ever did. Because it was like music industry so corrupt, people want the piece of the pie.
And T-Pain has had big hits, but yeah.
Oh yeah, but he was like, no, I make way more money streaming video games and I have way more fun.
Yeah.
And you don't have to deal with
the people in yes.
Let's just say certain groups of people managing
that run the music industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, hanging out with Curtis VSO right there.
Yeah. That's an ugly gun. Holy cow.
These are just like, those are just some props that we found in the box over there. But yeah, hanging out with Curtis and the rest of the crew, that was cool. I actually, Babyface, you think you know about sandwiches? Take a look at this. Have you ever seen a sandwich like this? What do you think we're looking at here?
Bread.
It's a grilled cheese tucked together.
That is a grilled cheese. Yeah, a grilled cheese and a quesadilla.
Yeah.
So it's a sandwich and a quesadilla sandwich.
Yeah.
and grilled cheese. Yeah.
Was it good? Because it looks ridiculous.
It was good. I ate
carb
the whole
on top
thing.
of carb.
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh
good.
yeah, carb and fat.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit of light flexing right now. This is me and Patton showing off our rigs right there. So that big yellow bus right in the back, that's Patton, and obviously that's my van next to it. So there you go. So apparently we're van bros. We're van bros now. I see Patton at all the Overland shows and stuff like that. And then let me see, what's this other picture I have here? Oh, so check this out. Dave, someone tricked. We went to this Mexican restaurant, and someone told him it was Dave's birthday. So they put a sombrero on him, and there's Sean from We Like Shooting, some of that crew out there. So yeah, you know what? It was fun. I actually had a good time. Like, other than hanging out with you guys here, it's been a while since I've really had the opportunity to hang out with the gun guys. And yeah, it was cool. I had fun doing that. Yeah. So, and Rachel B has a little baby. You're not the only one making baby. I don't know what all the gun people decided to make babies all at the same time. So I think let's go. American Gun Chick, Babyface P, and Rachel B making a cute little baby.
Yeah, well, she's married, so it happens. A lot of times.
It's weird how that works. It's weird how that works. So yeah. I got to see the baby, so there you go. And her dad, which her dad is a big gun guy. So he's got a crazy gun collection. I'm looking to see what else did I
trying to find these magazines, Patrick, on Atlantic's website, but I can't.
They're gone. I went to go buy them. They don't have them.
Yeah, they must have sold them all out. Yeah.
I literally came home that day and was like, I'm gonna go buy one of those, and they're gone.
What is this magazine? Won't show this again?
This is a 5.45 AK type mag, but it's a 60 round.
Coffin mag.
It's made by some damn Russian company.
Puff guns in Russia.
Puff guns or something. I bought it off Atlantic, and I can't fucking load more than 5 rounds in it. So they must have made a loader for this thing or something, or you use a loader. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was odd. It popped up, and I never heard of puff guns. And then I saw it said made in Russia. Now, right now, nothing's coming out of Russia coming here officially,
mm-hmm.
supposedly, So I said, I better get a couple of those. They were on sale for like $21 a piece or something.
Oh, so, Walt, throw one my way. Goodness, I can't get one.
It's not $21. It's not $21 anymore.
I mean, for that price, I'd take a shot at almost anything.
What, a month ago?
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since I bought it. Yeah, so it was one of their sales. I get their notifications when they're having sales, and I was flipping through it, and I saw it, and I'm like, that's interesting.
And you only bought one, Walt?
I bought 2.
You bought 2. Okay, so
I usually always, when there's an oddball magazine, I always buy 2.
They're neat. They're neat. If I get a chance to pick one up, I will.
I mean, if Walter needs some money, is he selling one of those magazines to raise some money? Probably not.
Probably not. I've heard that they don't run great, but I still think it would look cool as hell in the crinch.
Well,
I feel like
you know what?
Shooting Gallery says, "I told you, Walt." Patrick is salivating over it.
The 5 rounds, the 5 rounds I could get in, they came out fine. But I can't get nothing more than 5.
You know why, Walt? You got to be a real Russian man.
That was Jamaican.
Yes, that's
that. I got more.
Can I do a Russian accent? I can't. I don't know.
I got more real Russian in me than both of you fellas. And,
I don't got.
I can't get nothing in this.
Hey, listen, it's not my fault. What kind of sausage you got up in you?
That's like getting a little captain in you. I don't need a little captain in me.
Yeah, no thanks. By the way, let me do this because Shooting Gallery identified this guy here. The guy looks really familiar, and Shooting Gallery says the big dude, his name is Randy. His channel is called Randy Reviews It. I've seen him before. Very nice guy. Always fun and cool to talk to. But there you go. So Randy Reviews It. That's who that guy was. Just, so we get that. And then DCG44s, who's still having problems, I think. He said, Hank, have you seen the new arm pistol by Hydra Weaponry? They used to be MGI, but renamed. You have an MGI AR.
Yeah. And they're real fucking proud of those things too.
So what did they?
Pistol.
Yeah, how much did they want for the new arm pistols, Walt? Because you saw it, right? I haven't seen it in person.
I think it's over $2,000.
Wow. We can reach out to them and see if we can get them to come on the show the pistol. But is it actually for sale yet?
I don't know. I saw it and I was like, really?
Yeah.
I didn't pay that much for my real one, so
Yeah, at some point we got to reach out to them. I got to see. If I have their contact info somewhere. I'll reach out and see if we can get them to come on, show us the arm pistol,
Patrick,
and talk about it. So.
Holy fuck-a-moly.
I'm looking at prices and I'm not paying.
You see what they want for this?
I'm not
how
paying
much is
that.
it? How much is it, Walt?
You sure
Puff
you
gun.
paid 20-something?
Yes. Puff gun, unless I
no.
got fucking busted ones. It says $90.
Wow.
Yeah, some people are asking huge money for them. Yeah, I no thanks.
That's
Not for
Atlantic.
me.
That's Atlantic.
So Walter, why do you think this
$90?
is not
You
working
sure
out?
you paid 20?
Yeah, I know I would.
Walter would not have paid $90 for these magazines.
I was gonna say
I
there's
wouldn't.
no way.
I bought 2 of these, and I bought a AK cheese grater handguard thing. They had that on sale too, and it came to like $74 with the shipping for everything.
Making me
Yeah,
so
I know what I
angry.
bought. $90, man.
Yeah, do you really imagine, Patrick, that Walter would have paid $90 for those?
No, I would have
No.
never paid $90.
No,
I won't pay $90 for a real Russian AK-74 magazine.
No.
I'm not paying that money for that shit.
Oh, who did I see? Oh, I
They're
saw
sold out,
that.
though,
one.
Pat. They're sold out.
I didn't make a scene, but I drooled over the mag you had the other on Saturday. Walter had one of those like that. I've never seen a brand new Russian magazine because they don't exist. But that mag you had, I don't know if it was East German or what. It was pristine.
Oh, that was that. It was a brown one. That was I think.
That brown one you had was friggin' pristine.
I think that was a Circle 10. I think or something.
Oh, all of mine are beat to crap. They work fine.
I don't have any pictures, but I saw Jeremy from X Tech at that show too.
Yeah, he owes us the magazines.
Yeah, he says he's back selling magazines, so
yeah.
we'll get him to come on sometime and talk
not
about it. There was a whole saga. There was a whole lawsuit going on. He wasn't going to talk about.
I had a conversation with him at the SHOT Show.
Yeah. So it was cool to see Jeremy.
Can we talk about the saga?
Oh, just Century Arms and lawsuits and
They sue.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll see if we can get him to come on and talk about it.
I do remember this. Century Arms wins motion to dismiss in lawsuit. Oh, so Century actually won the dismissal.
I'm not sure what the end result of that is. I thought he said to me that it was like some kind of mutual understanding, but I don't know. We can see if we can get him to come on and talk about what exactly is going on. They are selling magazines, so.
And he says his magazine's better than anybody else's.
The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran owned and with over 20 years experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com.
So, Shooting Gallery, Joe is saying, what is he saying? He says there's an original arms pistol on Gunbroker. Right now, 2K, these guys are on heavy drugs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but
I mean, there aren't going to be any more made, but yeah, that's a little bit high. That's a little high.
Yeah.
It's a little high.
In my opinion,
Yeah, it's a little
whatever.
high. Yeah.
I
If
don't
anyone
like
comes
to
across a decently priced arm pistol out there, hit up your
They
boy.
don't exist anymore.
Yeah,
at
it's
decent
tough
prices.
time. Yeah, how many were made of those? Anyone know how many actually went out there?
I don't know. I mean, there's the arm pistols. There's like 3 or 4 different iterations of the arm pistol. It's one of those guns when they were making them, they used whatever parts they had.
Yeah.
And the parts changed over periods of time, so mine doesn't necessarily look like some of the other ones.
Yeah.
As far as little differences.
Firearms News, July 14th, 2023. I have read, so somebody had posted this. I have read that there were only 2,100 arm pistols produced before the production run petered out in 1990.
Mm-hmm.
They are not that common. They are very uncommon.
Well, and my Bushmaster assault rifle, which is actually the name of it, that's another relatively rare bird too. So, and am I going to get rid of?
And you know what, Bushmaster? I think have I asked Bushmaster before if they're going to make the arm pistol again?
Yes, and they don't know.
Yeah,
because of issues with patterns and designs.
Yeah, I don't think any designs or plans or anything like that got saved of anything.
No, there's nothing protected. It's just
but no, I mean they don't have them. They don't have them. They don't have the design for it.
Look, all you got to do is just look at one really hard.
Yes, no, it's possible to have somebody sit down and CAD the whole thing back out.
It's not a complicated gun, man.
Right, it's not a laser pistol. Come out and play is out there. Shout out to Come Out and Play.
How commercially viable would it be? That's the thing you have to look at. You have the fanatics like yourself that'll buy one immediately, but once people review it, a lot of people will go, "This thing is like useless," because it kind of is actually. It makes a lot of noise and kind of cool to shoot, but it's fucking.
It's fun for the weird factor. I don't think it has any kind of practicality.
So how much? To me, the target price on that, if you could keep that under $1,000, and for a brand new one, you'd be able to sell a shitload of them. At $2,000 or more, I don't know.
That's where it gets. It's a little sketchy at that point.
And it shouldn't cost any more to build than a lot of those things.
Yeah.
So
we'll see who we can get to come on and talk about it.
I don't know. Just my opinion.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to show something here. Can I show the picture of Chromie V handling a big python?
Find as many people as you can. I love it.
There we go.
He just picked it up and he's like, "Yeah, I got me."
Yep.
Big smiles.
So you know what I did, Hank? Okay. Patrick goes, "Hey, you want to shoot my pistol?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I pick it up, I walk over, I pull the trigger. I didn't have my ears on.
Oh,
and it was full power 357 Magnum.
I'm like, holy fuck! I haven't done that in a long time. It hurt. My ears hurt. My ears
Woke
are
you
sensitive.
Up? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because of I abused them so much for so long. They don't like. I used to shoot fireworks off in the 4th of July like crazy, and boom and pow and boom and done.
Yeah. You know what, Walt? You're gonna have to start wearing a hearing aid soon.
I'm way past that. I should have been doing that for years already.
Yeah, you get in that direction.
I need to start taking better care of my hearing because it's very natural for me to just grab the air tools in the garage and just and then at the end of the day, after running pneumatics all day, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna go deaf. I need to wear it here.
I mean, I think all of us, like, I have tinnitus, man, and when my ears are going, dude, oh my God, you could turn on someone could be in the kitchen.
Sit in silence.
Yeah, someone could be in the kitchen and turn on the water, the faucet, and it just rings my ears out. Believe it or not. Just simple little. It's the weird little sounds like that I pick up. It's like I'm a dog now.
I have to sleep. With a sound machine. Well, I turn on a sound machine type of thing to sleep with because if it's in silence, I will lose my mind because of the ringing.
No, I can turn myself off. I can do that. So,
but
I do hear it all day long.
Yeah, we got to be really careful with our ears, Walt. And if you get to hit too many, you did a lot of 50 testing. I've shot a lot of 50 also, but probably not as much. Well, definitely not as much as you. So yeah, you got to be careful with the hearing, and we're probably all going to be wearing hearing aids. I just hope hearing aids are going to become badass soon.
I'm trying my best.
Well, the problem is it doesn't fix their ears ringing.
No. No.
If I could have my ears stop ringing, it would be a whole nother world. It'd be just like, because that's part of the reason I can't hear shit, because I hear that.
Yeah.
So
I made a point, I don't know if you watched the Utreon video today, Walt, but I made a point in saying, and when I was talking about settings for the welder, I was like, wear PPE. Don't fuck around with it. Put your gloves on. Put your jacket on.
why?
Because I actually sunburned my
that, yeah.
I was going at it, and I came back inside and took a shower, and I was like, God, my arms hurt. What the hell happened? And then I realized, I was like, damn it, I gave myself a really bad sunburn.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to wear. I when it's hot like this, I just have the arm pullover.
Just
arm
the sleeves,
things.
yep.
Yeah. If you look at my skin, you can see the results of not doing that. And
I'm
in
trying
this weather,
to
you
be
need
better.
Yeah, you got to be careful out in this weather.
And then the other one is just being stupid and forgetting that things are really, really hot. And then I go and touch something, and I'm like, oh, fuck that. Prime example. I touched something the other day and after welding and burned the crap out of my arm. I had a nice scald.
Joe brought up the Carbon 15 pistol in the chat. That's another one that I bought when it appeared on Century's site, and it's an oddball, and it's an oddball that's I wanted to add to the library. So,
weird guns are
I know
awesome,
where
man.
another one of those exists, and it is a weird, ugly little thing.
Huh. So what's the weird? Because like I've got some weird guns. Like I've got a Zip 22 and some other. What's the list of the weirdest guns? Let me see. Where's the Carbon 15? Hold on. What is that thing called? Just a Carbon 15, Walt?
What now?
The Carbon 15. What's that called? Carbon 15 pistol. So that's this.
Well, that's not what I.
No, hold on.
Nope, not quite.
No.
That's the later version.
Oh, so what do I?
You got to look up the band version of it from the
You
90s.
look up yeah. It doesn't have a handguard or anything.
Is it a Bushmaster?
Ugly as hell.
No, it's made by Professional Ordnance.
Professional Ordnance.
And also, Night Train was asking about Brandon Herrera. He's got a new video out. Brandon Herrera does.
About what? There you go.
Is it this
in
one?
the red. Click on the red one.
No,
go back.
Red. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
See, because during the ban, you couldn't make a pistol with a handguard. So that's why they did it without it, and it had to meet the weight requirement of like 54 ounces or 52 ounces, whatever it was. So the Carbon 15 did that.
This was 100% a product of the band era, and they fit into every part of the band category. They don't even have a... The coolest thing was Walt showing me was they don't have a screw-on muzzle device. It's like a hose bit.
Yeah,
it's like an air fitting connection.
It's like an air fitting. It's really cool.
There's no threads on the end of the barrel, so they jumped over all these little hoops they put up in their way.
So a weird one that I have is the Zip 22. That's cool.
It is. It is a strange critter. Yeah,
that's a weird gun that's out there.
If I ever found one in the wild for a decent price, I would buy it just because it's so weird.
Yeah,
I had somebody offer me one, but he wanted more than I wanted to pay for that plastic thing.
What were they looking for?
Want some money.
I don't remember, but it was like, no, I don't think I'm going to pay that much for that. And it doesn't work very well either, supposedly. So,
I got mine free. Let's see, Bullpup 9. That's a weird one. That's
an odd one. Yes, that is. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have this one.
I don't know that one.
Oh,
the Bond Arm. Yep.
Yeah.
The magazine works backwards.
Yep.
Yeah. It works. This version of it works because I have that. It was based. What was the name of the gun? It was
based on another gun by another person.
Yeah, Boberg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have one of those. Let's see what other weird guns out there.
I don't think I have anything that weird, do I? I don't think my collection is big enough to have like super weird stuff.
I'm trying to think of what you have.
I have a Walter. I have a Safety Harbor Firearms version of the Springfield M7 breakdown survival rifle. That's a really cool one.
SBR. Yeah.
It's no, it's an AOW.
Oh, okay, AOW. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yep. That's the reason I asked you to paper it for me, because it was an AOW.
People have asked me to do that since then too, and I'm like,
I know, and I did not send them your way. Let me just say that.
Never again.
No.
What else is weird?
Not worth.
Walter has some weird guns, but I can't think of.
Walt's got a Liberator. Well, not an original, but
I have the reproduction Liberator pistol. Yeah, which is in the safe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's that? What is that gun that I have?
I mean, I have the Hakim, the Egyptian Hakim, which is the 8mm semi-auto. Tokarev SVT, which is the 5.45.
What is that? What is that Korean one? Oh, Daewoo. The Daewoo.
The Daewoo. I have a couple Daewoo rifles. Yeah.
Yeah. Daewoo K2. Which I got
those
one
are
of
both,
those.
Those are both banned guns that I unbanded.
I've got one of those that whoever it was that sold it to me, whenever I saw that guy, he tried to get it back from me.
That one, if you decide you want to get rid of that, I call first dibs.
Okay.
You have the one with the folding stock like that?
Yes, sir.
I call first dibs.
Okay.
Wait, which one? What is it?
I could be convinced to trade it for arm pistol.
What gun?
No.
The Daewoo Max 2.
Oh, I saw that in there. I love that thing. That thing's cool.
Yeah. I like that folding stock.
Those used to be super cheap. Nobody really wanted them, and now they fetch a huge premium.
Yeah, they fetch a decent price. Yeah, it's a niche. The Daewoo stuff's kind of a nichey,
Yeah.
It's like the Daewoo.
It's a cool gun. It's like the perfect blend of an AR and an AK.
Yeah, it's a good gun.
It is.
So that works. That works.
Not the SA-80. The AR. Walt, do you have an AR-180? AR-18?
AR-180. Yeah, the 80.
That's on my bucket list. That's a one-day bucket list gun for me for sure.
Let me see. AR-180.
That was when I bought that AR-180. It was one of those. It came up. Southern Ohio Gun had it. SOG had it back in the day. Mm-hmm. And it popped up, and it was like $900, and I was like, you
said, "Yep,
I need one of those," and good thing I did because I haven't seen it since. Yeah.
And again, those fetch quite a premium nowadays.
Yeah.
Boom. This.
What
is that? This? No.
That is definitely not it.
No, that's not. Okay, let's see. This.
Yes.
That's it.
There we go.
That's a Brownell's clone, though. That's not the.
Well, that's
the thing.
That could be. Armorlight made a knockoff too, back in the 90s.
Yeah, Brownell's definitely. So I think I have one of the Brownell's ones, don't I? I think so.
The Brownells is the same.
I bought one of the BRN's 180s from Brownell's, but I ended up with a shorter barrel one, and now I regret it. I don't like the short barrel.
The original that Walter has is just super cool because it's like if you took an AR-15 and took it to the third world and showed like stampings, like how can we make this like an AK in the third world? That's what the AR-18 is.
And the AR-118, the AR-18 and 180's operating system is what the Brits tried to copy when they did the SA-80, except they went with one spring instead of two. And
they did the worst ideas. They took a great gun and then ruined it.
and the funny part is the damn Germans had to fix it for them. That's the funny part. I always find it. HK had to fix those guns. And now the Brits are leaning back to the AR, just like the Germans, back to the AR type guns.
It's amazing that the AR-15 just has staying power.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
of course, the Go ahead. The 416 is piston operated.
It's cool. It's a novelty. It's cool. I've heard people that have used them and said that, yeah, it's okay, but it's just really heavy for an AR-15 style thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, when you have to, ruck that thing around in country, you start going, I wish I had something a little bit lighter than this,
Yeah, but if you look at guns that, like, if you go way back in World War II, those dudes were tiny compared to us now, and they carried around some heavy shit.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they did. They carried around some heavy shit, and I got one right here.
Yeah, we're just punks.
Oh no, we are. I don't disagree.
I'm trying to think of what other real weird, crazy stuff out there. I know we do have some weird stuff. We got some weird
Gyrojet?
stuff.
None of us have one of those. I wish I did.
No, I think Walter has the rounds for the gyrojet though.
Beautiful.
This
What
is
are
the
we
last
looking at,
CMP,
Walt?
the last M1 Garand, or however you want to say it. I don't know. This is the last CMP gun that I bought. So, a rack grade gun. Let's see where the serial number range. 3,400,000. Yeah.
That's
So,
43, 44, I believe. That's wartime.
It's got a little bit of pitting here and there, but yeah, this is a 9 pounds of gun. So after you tote 9 pounds of guns for a couple days, you start to feel it. It's like
yeah, you do.
Yeah, and how much ammo did those guys have to carry? Does anyone know?
Well, they
carried
carry
a
30-06, so they have probably a couple hundred rounds, I would think.
So yeah, if you add that to the weight, what are we looking at?
I'm looking at the loadout.
Yeah.
And their water and their food and
Yep.
And an entrenching tool and a bayonet.
yeah. Well, bayonet. Did somebody say bayonet?
Yeah, bayonets. Walter's got. Walter
boy,
might have
here we
some
go.
This is like a parade bayonet, but the idea is there. There we go. Oh, wait a minute.
Didn't you get some bayonets when you were over in jolly old England recently? Yeah, that thing looks that bayonet looks clean, man. That thing looks.
This is like a parade bayonet. It's all.
Yeah, it's a shiny one. They make them all fancy.
Yeah.
This trip in England, did I get a bayonet?
I thought you did. Didn't you say you found some kind? Okay.
The one that I ran into the steel, and I made that video with all those views. That was one I bought like back in 2014.
Yeah.
At War and Peace. But,
okay. Okay, so you didn't look at any bayonets this trip.
I bought a bayonet sheath this time.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I looked at some. The one time I was close to buying some of that stuff, I didn't have a lot of euros in my pocket or to my name, so I was kind of handicapped in that respect. So I couldn't. I think we went over there without any like towels for taking a shower and we're washing off. So the first time we jump in the shower, basically I used my t-shirt to dry off with, and I was like, I got to find some towels. So I actually found some military OD green towels at this one little like flea market swap meet thing going on, and I bought those, and boy, those guys they didn't have like towels like we're used to now, where it's like
was it like a washcloth, like a washcloth,
luxurious, like
rough
Egyptian cotton and all this stuff. No.
I mean, but remember you had bars of soap. Remember bars of soap days?
I like bar. I still use a bar of soap myself.
Yeah.
So.
Just a big yellow block of soap.
I hate soap bars because all I can think is the person before me just stuck this in their butt crack to clean themselves, and now I'm gonna wash myself with it. No, that's disgusting. I don't want that.
You gotta wash off the first layer.
You gotta wash the first layer of soap off. Absolutely.
Yeah. Just scrape it on the ground, or I don't know, whatever your method is.
I don't think I've shot this one.
I don't remember having shot it. Yeah. I
know we've shot him on Garand because I've got last time I did the auction thing, I got rid of a couple actually.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, what? Okay.
We got 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Let me just say, how many M1 Garands do you really need?
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com.
All right, so one of the things I do want to get into with you guys, I think it's at this point maybe 2 months ago or so, I was in Flagstaff for the Overland, and we've talked about this on the podcast, so I think this is legit to talk about. I went to the Overland Expo, and we've talked about the Ineos Grenadier. Actually had a chance to take one out for a test drive. And I've got a video up on Stranger Palooza if you guys want to look at it. And this is the Quartermaster, the pickup truck version behind me here in this particular shot. So this is actually pretty cool, Walt. I've liked these. I've looked at them and thought, man, these are kind of cool. But when I actually took it for a drive, I was like, oh, this would be somewhere on my list. You know, so we took this out here. Let me see if I can go forward here this a little bit. Yeah, we actually took this out and drove it around, and it was fun. I don't think Lola liked it as much as I do, but it was cool to drive this around on a little course and try it out. So if you guys haven't seen that, that's up there on Stranger Palooza. You can go check it out and see me driving these. Walt, are you still thinking about these? I've seen used ones, all kinds of stuff out there.
It's always a possibility. I don't know.
Okay.
I just bought $1,000 worth of tires for the Suburban, so I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, the Suburban's still going.
Well, I mean,
Another
here's what happened. Let me
50,000
tell you what
miles.
happened with those tires. Remember I told you about those tires, Hank? How they were vibrating and stuff, and
Right, right, because you did, because you bought new tires, so you just bought new tires now.
I bought some cheaper tires off of Walmart.com, and they wouldn't balance out. They would not. There was vibration the whole time. We had them balanced 2 times and still vibrating. So I broke down, went to Costco on Sunday, got a set of
cut those
Bridgestones.
open. Yeah. Oh, Bridgestones. Okay.
Set of Bridgestones, and that's quiet as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Who knows? You should cut those other tires open and see.
Well, I'm gonna sell you the tires.
Oh, you selling them?
gone.
Okay. So some other poor schmuck out there is gonna be driving.
Well, I mean, I think they're more. I don't know that. Well, they were half the price of the Bridgestones. I'll just say that. So, but yeah, I just couldn't. Driving like 2 hours, like to your place or Cedar Key.
Yeah, it's rough.
You feel it the whole way. It's vibrating. So it's like, okay, you know what? Let's fix it. Everybody's happy, and it fixed it right away. So.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something in those tires. So, but yeah, it's good that you got another pair, man. Another set. Because who knows what the hell would happen with that. 42 Chill said he saw the video, so thanks for that.
Oh, okay, Chill. Your video, yeah. I hadn't watched it. That was in Arizona, you said, when you did that?
Yeah, that was in Flagstaff. And at the Overland show this year, the Ineos Grenadier was the vehicle I saw the most. Like every year you'll see a bunch of Jeeps, or you see a bunch of Toyota stuff like 4Runners and all that.
I haven't seen... I saw one this weekend at the parade on 4th of July at Safety Harbor. One of the groups, somebody had one there. But as far as seeing on the road, I have not seen one on the road.
Well, there's a place in Tampa that I've seen. I think I've sent you that link before.
Well, Crown,
they have a ton of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm I heard they had some problems with windshields cracking. So I don't know if that's just but I did test. Let everybody know I did test when they were test driving them here. They had a course set up, off-road course. We test drove it. Very capable, very comfortable. I like it. They're built really heavy duty. The
they feel
drivetrain
solid.
And everything.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the $80,000 price tag. So.
I think that you will see these out there used. I don't know where the price tag is going to come down to, but we are. As a matter of fact, I've seen them used already.
I guarantee you will, because people buy them and they don't know what they're buying.
Yeah.
And then they realize they have a truck. And it's not a.
Yeah.
It's not a.
You have to realize what it's built for.
Yeah. Right. It's not. It's not a Lexus SUV.
Yeah. It's for the guy who would buy a 4Runner, maybe a Bronco, maybe a Jeep. Maybe they would buy
Aren't they crazy expensive though?
A G-Wagon. It's like 80.
G-Wagon sounds about more.
What I was looking
G-Wagon
at,
is way more. G-Wagon is way more.
Yeah. What I was looking at, Patrick, was $79,000, and that wasn't maxed out or anything. That was just with the things that I wanted to have in it.
Marley's 4Runner was used with 6,000 miles on it, was 46,000, and it is every bit worth it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I could drop that kind of money.
Forerunners,
Well,
I think Forerunners are good, but
eventually we'll have to get something new or different. But
Yeah.
I can't say. I probably say it's not going to be brand new, unless things change in this country drastically.
Listen, you'll get deals. Remember, we used to talk about the C8 Corvettes. Now there's deals out there on those C8s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because the newness is wore off. That's why.
Yeah, and I think there are some that are still
They're not
expensive.
selling.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing too. Have you noticed all the fast food? A lot of the fast food chains are all advertising cheaper deals
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
they've all suffered tremendously with their high-ass priced food.
Mm-hmm.
And yet they will still vote for Biden.
Listen, if food gets if
I'm
fast food,
serious.
if fast food, I don't know. We don't know if Biden's even going to be around. I mean, come on.
Did
They're
we
already trying to get-
talk about any of that? The debate?
No, we haven't. No. Oh, the debate was.
Goodness.
Yeah, the debate.
That's a shit show.
But we knew that was going to happen. What I saw at the debate, I knew was going to happen. The only thing that I pulled out of that is that Trump was very restrained.
Oh, he was on his.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I heard for what it sounded
P's
like
and
he was
Q's.
on his best. He was on his best behavior.
Oh yeah, I could see sometimes in his face he was like ready to explode, and he was like,
Well, your brain, if you watched it, your brain would explode. It was horrid. The first thing Biden does is stumble out in front of everybody, and then the first question they ask him, he says he killed Medicare and couldn't answer a question. Awful.
Well,
awful.
I saw the Democrats' response afterwards, the ones that watch it, and they're just like going, "This is bad."
Yeah, I mean they're trying to get rid of him big time now.
And then the English that were commenting on it were going, they felt sad for him. They felt bad for him.
It's because it's elder abuse.
Well, it's just the guy can't cope. He can't do it.
So
he is a stroke victim. I'd be willing to bet $1,000 he's had a stroke, and they're covering. He's had a stroke.
So listen, this thing with Biden's been going on for years. Everyone's seen it for years. We've seen it, but for years they've said he's totally fine and he's super smart and a genius.
They've told you do not believe your lying eyes for years now. Yep.
Yeah, and even in the last year, he's gotten really bad, and they're still saying like, "Oh, what the hell are these people talking about? They're faking it." Now, in this instance, it was completely undeniable.
If you look at when he was running, hair sniffing, and now,
I thought he was sleepy back then. He's night and day.
He's two different people.
He fell asleep. Even he admitted he fell asleep up there, or he says he almost fell asleep.
That's because he's had a stroke. I guarantee you, he's had a stroke.
Probably more than one.
No, he has.
I've seen it. I know what it looks like. He's had a stroke.
He says he did. They said he had a mini stroke. 10 years ago or something? And he fully recovered from it, and he's doing just fine.
No, this is different. This is stuff. Yeah, since he's been president, some shit's been going down. Night Train says, Hunter Biden is now advising Sleepy Joe and is participating in White House meetings.
I know.
And
he
that's
says
true.
He's surrounded by the most trustworthy people.
Yeah.
All I have to say is just go back in time and look at Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Well, but so wasn't
worst president?
Didn't Reagan have Alzheimer's or something?
No, that's after he left.
That's after. Okay, so while he was in the White House, he didn't have any issues. You're saying Reagan?
Not like that.
Woodrow Wilson had a stroke, and then
his wife ran the country.
She literally she put him in his room, and they would come, and the cabinet would come and ask policy questions. She would disappear into his room, stay there for 5-10 minutes, and then come back out with an answer. Nobody was allowed to see Woodrow Wilson.
So we're probably going through that right now. Jill's probably either his wife or Obama, one of those people.
Wilson's wife most likely was the first female president in the sense that she ran things.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Woodrow Wilson, to me, is the worst president to have ever run this country. 100%.
IRS.
That's exactly it. Walter knows.
So back then it was easy.
And he was a globalist too. That's another.
He was.
So back then it was easy to do this. Nowadays, not so easy.
Like all your
shit is.
They're doing it.
Yeah, no. I'm saying they're doing it, but we see it. You can't hide it.
But they'll just lie to your face until you know that's not what's happening.
Raggedy Andy comes out and says he has a cold. The press woman, Raggedy Andy, the one that's got
yes.
So so what bets would you guys take? Do you guys say that?
I think he's going through. I think
he's going all the way through. Going all the way through.
I think he will. I think he's selfish enough to do it.
The Democrats don't want the Indian black whatever she.
They don't want Kamala Harris because she's terrible.
No. That's
it would but it would also have to be Kamala Harris by their own rules, right? By their own rules. Yeah.
No.
No, I'm saying by their own rules of diversity, equity, inclusion, and bullshit.
No. That don't matter.
I understand.
Well, what's going to happen is if they go against the DEI bullshit and don't, like, if they wouldn't put her in, the people that agree with those policies would go, what the hell? I don't like this. She should be the first female president.
It don't matter what they like.
Absolutely. I agree.
No. Yeah, listen, first of all, as strategy-wise, I think Joe should just keep rocking. That's the best strategy.
Hell yeah.
Secondly, I think if they want to get rid of Kamala Harris, they would have to offer her something that she goes, "Oh, I'm going to." Yeah, we're playing. We're playing political.
Wait, her approval ratings is like 3%.
I know, but I'm just saying these people.
It's not.
I'm with you, but these people have stupid rules. We can't act like these people don't have They have dumb rules.
Yep.
It's not my rules. I don't agree with it. You know, they definitely listen. They definitely want what's his place, Gavin Newsom from California, but they can't
vote
just
for him. Who is retarded enough
at this point? Listen, we're getting the revenge vote. No matter what happens, okay?
Yep,
so unless they take out Trump, like before this election, who knows? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't know what's happening before November. We don't know.
They haven't been able to take out Trump yet. They're not going to take Trump out.
Yeah,
they're not going
to. But what I'm saying is, we don't know. We don't know if Biden is gonna make it that far. So if he sticks in there, we don't know if he's gonna make it that far. I don't think if they get Kamala, I don't think that's going anywhere. Gavin Newsom, California is a shit show. California is a shit show. I would right now, if we could transport California and give it to Russia so they would leave Ukraine alone, I'm down.
Gavin Newsom does not want to run right now. Gavin Newsom wants to run in 2028. He doesn't. This is not his time. He's not interested in running yet. I don't think.
So who do you guys?
He wants to come in after Biden and run in 2028.
I think he wants to look super supportive, and then you know what, guys? I don't really want to do this. I don't want to. For the people.
I think he's towing the party line.
For the Walter, I'm serious. This guy has been auditioning for the last 2 years.
Yes, he has. Yep.
Yeah.
He wants to run in 2028. He wants to be the guy.
Yeah, he's been the guy from California.
I don't know how anybody could vote for him.
Do you guys remember? Yeah, remember how fucked up California was? And then when Xi Jinping? No, but listen, it is fucked up. But remember Xi Jinping or someone came to town
up and everything got cleaned up.
Yeah, they cleaned the whole fucking thing up.
Yep.
Right? L.A. They cleaned up L.A. certain parts of L.A. I shouldn't say they cleaned up the whole thing. So he's been auditioning. Remember, look, he was doing debates. He was debating people on YouTube and other places. You know, a lot of bullshit going on. So
a lot of things can happen in 4 years.
Listen, a lot can happen. A lot can happen between now and November. That was all me. Yeah, you know what? This software crashed out. That's what happened. Can you guys hear me? I lost him again. Okay, here we go. I think we're still here. Let us know if you are... Yeah, hold on. I'm getting everyone dialing in. That was not me. I swear I didn't.
Biden, and they got rid of him.
You got to stop talking about Gavin that way.
What happened?
Gavin that way.
Let's make sure people can still hear us. This should be still going.
Hey, all you people over there by San Francisco, don't take
Let us know if you can still hear us out there. They should be like a little whatever, but this.
I can't believe we just got kicked off.
It's the software here, the software that I'm using. But let me.
Who owns it and who runs it?
It's ECAM. I don't know.
People in
I don't know where they
California.
are. Yeah.
California's
Let's see
place you ought
if
to be, but-
So are the people still out there? Let's see. Are we still feeding
You
out
out there,
to people?
Yo.
Yeah. Let's see if the
Can
folks are out there.
yeah.
Oh, you got. I know there's still an ad running, so there might be some people who came in. Let's see if the ad. Is that an ad for Jackal?
The PSA Jackal? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let us know
Jackal.
if you can see us out there. Let me put. We're still here.
Mine's spinning.
Yeah, I can see I'm gonna have to stitch the parts of this thing together, if we even have the first part of it. Yeah, you know, there's some kind of glitch in this thing that if I go to like minimize it, it's yeah, I'm still here. I just haven't seen anyone.
Let me refresh. 42 chilled said refresh. Let's see what happened here. Oh gosh. Well, you know what? Don't feel bad. You know, our politics is weird. Right now, the English just had their election on July 4th, and they're weird. The French just had their election, and it's a weird situation over there.
So the English went all liberal now, right? Like the Libs took over in England, or
they had a little bit of majority. It wasn't like an over. So
there's a lot of weird. My thing here.
Yeah, you know, remember politics is cyclic, so you go through these cycles. You know, where, like Jeremy Clarkson said, I'm thinking there's the Tories and then there's the like our liberals. You know, he says, they take the money from the people who work and give it to the people who don't.
Yeah, I think the Labour Party in England who's running
Labor,
it now.
and Labor, that's Clarkson, and Clarkson's not a. Clarkson's for my, you know, he's the one. All Americans and their guns and da 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 da. He's always said that stuff before. Though I loved watching his show when he got to shoot some guns and shoot some deer.
Yeah, he's all about guns. Clarkson.
He was just giggly like a girl when he got to shoot that suppressed rifle.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, so they everybody's going through their pains.
Yeah,
you know, right
I
now,
think we're still feeding. I can see we're feeding out to people.
Yeah,
out there.
it's live. I checked. You're good.
Yeah, it's still feeding.
Okay.
Yeah. So listen, this is Europe is fucked. So I mean, they might as well get all the way
Well, we're
fucked.
real close to. If all hell breaks loose over there, you're gonna see. Well, we might not be able to do this anymore, to be honest with you. So, the internet will be a different place if war starts, real war starts, because it'll be shut down for a lot of parts. I think.
Yes. Yeah, they'll get rid of.
You have to control the narrative, whether you like it or not. You have to control the narrative.
So one of the things I saw from the Labour Party, what I've seen is the guy. I don't even know the name of the guy who's. So before this, they had the conservative guys were trying to run it, but the conservatives in England are not really conservatives, right? They're not even like blue dog Democrats. So they weren't doing shit. But the guys who took over now are liberal, and I saw one thing they said: the prisons in England are too full. So if they're about to open up those prisons, it's gonna get crazy. Don't you think? It's gonna get crazy. Yeah.
They can be out of power relatively quickly too. So England's one of those places where you might have a liberal prime minister, and next thing you know, he's out.
Yeah.
And there's another one in.
But I think that people have to really suffer, right? I think that's partly like what Patrick talks about, that everyone's too comfortable. And in Europe, people are really super comfortable. In America, people are more likely to suffer. But in England, they keep it's practice to keep people comfortable over there. So it's like what's the breaking point for people in Europe to go, okay, there's some shit going on, we got to clean our shit up?
I don't know. They are pacified. All of them are all pacified.
42 Chilled said they'll send them here. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That'll be crazy when you start seeing bums in the street with British accents.
Oh my god.
What you gonna say, Walt? It already has happened, Walter.
No comment.
Listen, man, people have to suffer in order to really see. And I think no matter what, this doesn't matter who, like we were talking about what's happening in politics here in America, no matter who they switch out Biden with, whether they could switch him out or not, people are pissed off. There's enough people maybe pissed off here in America to make a difference. Maybe. We'll see. I think even young people, though, are kind of pissed off. It's tough to get jobs out there. You know, there's a lot of shit going on. A lot of the younger folks out there got burned by COVID for the first time in their lives.
Well, really? Really? Somebody lied to them?
Yeah, well, we know not to trust the government.
Were they lied to by their buddies?
100%.
Were those purple-haired people lied to by purple-haired people?
100%.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is the deal with it's crazy out there. It's crazy. So I think that no matter what, we're getting the revenge vote. The revenge vote's going to kind of wash up. The danger we're running is people see, like, people start thinking, oh, Trump's going to win hands down, and people don't bother showing up to vote. And you got to show up to vote. So
yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. And yeah, don't rely on the mail. Don't rely on the freaking go and push the lever or push the thing.
It needs to be decisive. So yeah. So what other crazy things? What other crazy stuff was happening in the news? I was trying to look and see, because we missed out like a week here, and then so much goes on.
Well,
let me see.
I haven't watched the news. Let's see.
The news is horrible. I'll tell you that. Even Fox News, horrible.
That's why I don't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any difference if I watch it or not.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it to see the big legs or anything like that on there to look at Fox News. That's how bad it is. Oh, there is I think Patrick shared this at first. Palmetto State Armory part of lawsuit after ammunition suddenly and violently exploded.
It exploded.
Yeah, Columbia. An Arizona man claimed his ammunition exploded while he was loading a shotgun he purchased from Palmetto State Armory, leaving him with severe burns, cuts, and hearing loss. According to a federal lawsuit filed in Arizona, this guy purchased a Rock Island Army pump-action shotgun from PSA in March of 2022, and claims he found he loaded 5 rounds into the magazine of 5+1 capacity shotgun, but when he racked the slide to move around into the chamber with the intent of loading a 6th round, the ammunition suddenly and violently exploded in the shotgun. So
I can't, it's one of those, you don't really know what happened.
Yeah, this is ambulance chasing. I mean,
yeah, and
there's too many.
And he has post-traumatic stress, and he's got this, and he's got that. Yeah. Okay.
Listen, I love PSA. I think PSA is doing some cool things out there, right? They're making some cool guns. You guys have seen the PSA guys on here. I love those guys. But, if a lawyer shows up and goes, you know what, Hank?
Here's how it works.
Yeah, think about all the arm pistols you can buy.
They stack it up depending on the how much money there is.
Yeah.
And they line everybody up, and one by one they fall to the wayside till they get to the one with the most money.
But the truth is that the PSA was just a conduit here. Obviously, there's a gun came from somewhere. I don't see in that article. I don't know if you looked through that article all the way, Patrick. Did he also get the ammo from PSA?
No, he got the ammo from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Turkey. So it's there's the ammo.
And as far as
recall that ammo already.
He's just throwing names in the hat. I think he sued his local FFL that transferred it or some bullshit. Like he's just throwing things out.
There's no money at the FFL, so they go for the ones that have the most money.
Yeah. So I think this is one of those deals. This is someone seeing like, oh, I could get big bucks, and probably the insurance company alone is going to tell them, look, just give this guy some money.
I think they're fighting it. I don't think PSA is rolling over on this one. It doesn't seem like it.
Good for them.
It doesn't seem like this would fall into their category if there's a problem. Even the company who made the gun, because where did this ammo come from? That would be a big question.
I think I read someplace that there's been a recall on some of that company's ammo before or something like that.
The company that it came from. Okay.
That manufactured the ammunition.
Okay.
Once again, I guess. I mean, shit can happen. You can have a firing pin stuck forward. You go to chamber a round and it goes off. That can happen, but it's hard to say with this stuff unless you know what really happened. You're getting one side of the story, and the press is definitely not going to give you a good side of the story. So,
yeah, that whole thing has to be adjudicated, as they say.
They brought up even Trump visiting PSA in that article, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So,
what the hell does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't. But
how did they bring up Trump in there? Do you remember?
I just said that he went to the store to a gun.
So what?
But
Trump went there and put his mojo. While Trump was there, that shotgun was also there in the store, and Trump grabbed it by the, by the short and curlies. DCG. Yeah, go ahead, Walt. Read it.
What's that about something coming from Keltec?
He says, have you guys talked any about what is coming soon from Keltec? They did a tease video on IG. Okay, hold on.
What is somebody peeing them with their guns, or there's somebody drinking pee, or what are they doing?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go and look up. Oh, by the way, I saw Jonathan also recently.
Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan was there.
I
told him that you traumatized him.
Who? Who's Jonathan? Who?
Tactical Toolbox.
Oh,
getting ready to send Jonathan something.
Okay. What is Keltec? What is there a different Keltec? What happened to Keltec's page? Keltec got their page.
It probably doesn't have a dash. Get rid of the dash.
Okay, let's see.
Keltec weapons. That first one.
Where do you see Keltec weapons?
I see Keltec owners. Never mind. I can't read it from here.
Yeah, where the hell is Keltec's page? Does anyone know what Keltec's page is now?
It's at keltec.official.
Oh, Keltec official. Okay.
.official.
Keltec.official. Yeah, because I seem to remember they got deleted.
Do a search because it came up for me. Keltec.official.
Okay. At
Keltec.official. It's up here on Instagram. I see it.
Official. Okay. Maybe...
Hit search.
No, that's not it. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Official
what are you trying to find?
Yeah, I'm trying to find what the hell this new thing is that people are talking about. If you're there and you see a new thing, send me a link.
Oh, this P57 looking thing.
Yeah, send me a link because I can't find it here.
Traditional 5.7 pistol.
It's a some sort of 5.7 thing that they're doing that's supposed to look like a MP7.
Can you send me a link?
It's just go to Keltec official. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, for crying out loud!
I can't send you a link because it's on my computer.
Oh my
God.
See if Walter can find it.
Lord.
.official.
Oh, .official.
Keltec. I'm putting .official in here.
This is so
and
painful.
It is not freaking coming up.
Because you're not using the right thing. Okay, I'm going to do it on mine now. God dang it. I'm going to do it on mine.
I'm putting Keltec.official in here and it's not coming up, sir. They're making it hard for people to search stuff. Okay, they're just making it hard.
Making it hard.
Yeah, very hard.
Making it hard.
I'm trying to see.
If you do a search for Keltec official, that ain't never gonna work.
Is that what?
If you do a search for Keltec official, wrong way. Oh, there we go. And then click on accounts.
Hold on. You can't just send me a link, can you?
Click on accounts. It's right there at the bottom.
Oh, hold on. I think I found it. Is this it?
It's got their Keltec flag.
Is this it here? Okay, here.
Yeah, that's it. So that's not the new thing. Keep scrolling. That's just a
sub 2000.
Keep going. That's sub 2000. Keep going.
2000.
Keep going.
Is this a new?
They got wood grips on a pistol. Keep going.
Okay.
We've been doing that since like 1880. Keep going. That right there.
Oh, okay. I saw that. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a 5.7 thing that they're making.
Oh, it's like that other. Yeah, they have a thing like that.
I'm excited for the PSA.
Yeah, I like PSA's version.
Oh, here's another version of it, I think, right?
Yep. And then they got kind of an artsy version.
Yeah. It's
they got one further down.
It's a stretched out pistol is all it is.
Keep going down.
There's another one.
Keep on, keeping on, keep on going, keep going. There's another one of it sideways with a big ass red dot on top. Keep going, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find it eventually if you just keep scrolling.
So
Yeah. Okay.
Keep going. You're almost halfway there.
Oh my lord.
Keep going. Keep going.
What kind of weird
Keep
shit is Keltec posting on their freaking
They're
Instagram?
horrible at advertising, clearly.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Someone's daughter is over here posting this crap. Who's
Keep
posting
almost
this
there,
nonsense
I think. Keep
on
going. Nope, that's not it. Keep going.
Oh boy.
Almost there. Oh, you're real close. You're like 4 posts away. Like 3 posts away. 1 post away, I think.
There you go.
There it is. Jesus Christ.
Okay, listen. 5.7 is making a big comeback for sure, right?
I like 5.7. It's cool.
Yeah. 5.7 is making a big comeback. There's some cool 5.7 guns out there. Yes, the PSA 5.7. Did PSA just do an announcement with that? Let me see. Speaking of Palmetto State Armory,
we need to have them back on soon.
Let's see.
Speaking of Keltec, my KSG 410 shipped today. DCG 44 set.
Hey, somebody got one of the 410s. That's cool.
Oh, cool.
I've always wanted to
cool.
shoot one.
I think I did. I was at some gun store, maybe in
Snack
Indiana or something. What's the other one? Not the Rock. They have a 5.7 Rock, but aren't they doing what is the
They don't have a name for it yet. It doesn't exist.
It's like a PDW type thing.
Yeah.
That was its shot. You had to be there to see it.
Yeah.
You had to be there.
Okay, here. This like TFB and some of those guys did things of it. Right? So here's a picture of it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. So listen, I like the fact that we got a bunch of 5.7 stuff coming out. I can't knock it. It's cool.
More the merrier.
Yeah, it's cool. And PSA is actually they're making ammo. So, and I think there's some other people getting into the 5.7 ammo game. So, you know, it can't hurt. All the 5.7 stuff you want to get out there. You know, what would you like to see out there, Walt?
I'd like to see my STG 44 from the third.
I think that's like the last thing on the list, but maybe at some point they'll get to it.
I don't think it was supposed to be the last thing on the list, the way they made it sound. But
okay.
No.
So what's your predictions on when that's actually coming out? Like a 6
I don't even
months,
have
a year?
one. They was okay. This year it shot. It was supposed to be in December before shot, and they said no, it's taking longer. So now we're already halfway through the year. So
I mean, I'm gonna say right now they probably have a prototype, but you know it's PSA. They're gonna test the crap.
Fuck, I hope they do by now.
Yeah, I would assume. I don't know anything. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hill and Mac had prototypes too.
Yeah, this is true.
But
I think PSA probably has a prototype, and then folks are gonna go through that for a while. You know.
I got 1,000. I got 1,000 rounds waiting for mine.
Yeah. We really have to, you know, some things take a little bit longer than others to really get done. So
well, that gun is not a Lego gun.
Mm-hmm.
That's not something you just put all the parts together and snap them together and screw them down. It's everything's welded and pinned, and so it's. And I think they're coming out first with the 223 version, which. I chose the 7.6239 version. So,
yeah,
I've offered my services to be a tester. But
tester? Have you? I'm so shocked.
Yes.
No, it's gonna. I think it's gonna come out. It's
will.
Not gonna go the way of the MP5 from PSA.
No, that was a straight up business decision. There, I wouldn't mess with the MP5 either. There's too many of them on the market right now. There's and they have sold MP5s for less than what they were talking about selling their gun for.
Right, yeah, but everyone's making an MP5.
Yeah,
so there's a ton of options out there.
That would if they would have that would have happened before like the Turkish guns and all that, then they would have been somewhere. But now they to compete with all that, I don't think they're not going to worry about it.
DCG 44 says Fiachi has 150 round boxes of 5.7 if you can find them in stock at a good price. So there you go.
Yeah, I was hoping that eventually that I know PSA is making steel case ammo.
I think they're gonna, with them getting more into 5.7. I think you're gonna see more 5.7 on the market.
Yeah, there's quite a few 5.7.
Don't they have AAC 5.7?
I think they do.
Yeah.
Already, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 grain, 50 round boxes, and it is $30 a box. It's only 60 cents a round, which is not that much more expensive.
Well,
I think we're going to see quite a few people making these carbine type 5.7 things out there.
Well,
compared to FN 5.7, 27 grain hollow point, 50 rounds for $49. So yeah, AAC is a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
By the way,
it's still not cheap enough to just go blasting with, but it is cheaper.
Yes.
No, if you want fun,
No, I'm cheap.
I shouldn't say it like this because sometimes 22 Magnum's hard to find, but 22 Magnum stuff is like a cheaper version of shooting something like that. That, you know, if you want to just plink around, but sometimes it's tough to find 22 Magnum.
And 22 Magnum's not that cheap either. But,
yeah, so they don't make it that often for whatever reason. We should talk about this, right? Barrow leaves Houston area after killing 4, officials say. That's crazy. So shout out to anyone who's out there and knows, you know.
There was storm. Actually, there's more. There's been tornadoes all day as a result of that storm. So.
Yeah. Bad, crazy weather out there. Chromie V's coming back for the end. And, of course, as soon as he sees himself, he's totally happy. Let's take bets on how long it takes before he starts trying to take that microphone apart again.
Right there. Who's that? Who's all that over there?
Who's that guy?
You want to put it over here? There you are.
Yeah. He definitely likes seeing himself. So there you go.
Who does?
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah. One of our kids used to just go like in the bathroom. He had this big mirror.
Stare in the mirror.
Yeah, he would look in the mirror and then he would make himself cry.
That's weird.
Like he would look in the mirror and that's our oldest son. You know, he would make himself cry. So World Peace is out there. He says, "Hey, what's up, guys?" So there you go. Okay, what else is going on before we start to wrap up here? We're past the 9 o'clock hour. I don't know exactly how much time we have. I don't know what's going on in the gun world. What craziness is transpiring out there? What other cool stuff?
I don't know if there is any.
Yeah. I don't really think like we're in the summer, right? We're in July. There's not a lot of gun stuff that comes out. We're not supposed to be seeing a lot of gun stuff coming out right now. Most of it will start happening like around September, October.
In the fall. As they work up.
He's ready to go.
Yeah, in October.
Yeah.
October.
Yeah, I think he has an opinion. He's ready. So Chromie V's ready to go with words of wisdom.
Why don't you say words? You're perfectly capable of saying words like dad. Nope.
Food.
He's not doing that one.
Hamburger.
Doesn't care.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
Stop pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah.
No.
It's not. What time is it? Oh, it's not past his bedtime yet.
Marley is making him a bottle right now.
Oh.
And then he's going to have milk, and he will be asleep in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and hopefully he didn't turn that bottle over just now.
There's a lid on it. I put the lid on purpose because I know how he is.
Yeah.
But I do have to be careful because he will uncap it and then
he knows how to open shit. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, this kid's going to be a troublemaker as he gets older here. You know. Yeah. And he has the prerequisite babyface P genetics of total belligerence. You know.
What are you telling them? Hello?
There you go.
Mom.
You know, how long do you think it's going to take, Walter, before we get him cursing? And will we get in trouble?
God. Yes. Marley will kill you. Like I said, how long until we get him cursing?
like a little sailor.
Yeah. I have to start watching my mouth around him because, yes, I will. I'm bad.
Listen, I went through years of trying not to curse around the boys. Those boys curse way worse than I do, and I blame that on video games. You know, so.
I agree with you though. It's true.
Yeah. No matter what I did, they started cursing. So we might as well curse around Chromie and just let him get it out of his system. You know, he'll be all right. He'll be fine. As long as he doesn't do it around Grandma, he'll get away with it. You know. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to see any. Maybe like Keltec's going to come out with that gun, but I don't think we're going to see like any big things coming out right now. And I think a lot of people are just waiting to see what's going to happen here with all this stuff, you know, with politics and all that. That's going to get a lot of attention here as we go forward. Right now, politics is taking up all the news. I think we have one more ruling coming from Supreme Court, or is that all over? They did the immunity thing. So Trump.
I'm looking because I think we're done with rulings for the.
Oh, we are? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's all up to the politics now, and I really think folks out there need to at least pay attention enough to go out and get your votes in, even though we got some time.
I'm gonna hold off on my opinions. I can get so animated when it comes to the Supreme Court.
Yeah. So here's what we should do: we should do some words of wisdom and wrap this all up.
Oh shoot! It's 9:05.
Yeah. So who wants to go with the words of wisdom? Well, let's do. Yeah, let's actually do some plug-in. I'll let Babyface go and plug your...
chromevandiumarms.com.
Chromevandium.
If you want work, I'm happy to take it on for you. I'm an 0702. I can build anything and
break anything.
I have somebody on Instagram that is about to send me a picture or video of something that I'm not sure I want to look at and be responsible for. 0702, I am legal, so don't go doing illegal things and sending me pictures of it, please. I have no interest. I don't need that. Happy to take on projects for y'all if you need anything built out. Go check out youtube.com/babyfacepea. We are actively building out a set me. And we should have it done in the next week or two. So,
yeah, and go to Player for the
if you go to YouTube, because I always love to send you to YouTube first. The link from today's video, the link is in the pinned comment. That will send you out to Player, where you can, I got to get double impressions here. Get you on the YouTube video, and then go out to Player.
Are you doing Rumble or anything like that, or not? Not seriously?
Nah, I never found it worth my time. Okay. Maybe eventually, but. Everybody goes to Rumble for politics. Nobody's there for guns. So
okay. Yeah, makes sense. Walt, what stuff do you want to let the folks know about out there? What are you working on?
Well, let me see. I haven't done this in a while. Safety Over Firearms on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and Rumble, by the way, and Player. There's StenParts, StenParts.com. That is StenParts. StenParts is StenParts. Go to StenParts.com if you want some parts and pieces. You can always use a telephone too. Words of wisdom from me: when you see a unique magazine out there on sale, don't hesitate. Pull the trigger. Buy it. They're out of stock, by the way, Patrick. So I think I got the last two of them. So
no, Walter took them all.
Yeah, and I think so. Walter has Joe coaching him, and I think Joe says he's doing better and better on Rumble.
Whoa. Right? Joe coaching me?
Yeah, on so far as Rumble, like Joe's inspiring you to get on Rumble. Yeah. Come on, give him some credit.
He's getting good. He's getting good results on Rumble doing this stuff.
Good for him. I tried to import all my videos and it never went through, so I just gave up and said.
No, that's because YouTube is blocking that.
Is that how it is?
Yeah, YouTube is blocking that.
when I do something, I just manually upload it to Rumble.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, but that's the fix for now until another fix comes up. You got to put the work in, but Joe said he's putting that work in. I know on the other side of that, Joe is learning a lot of stuff from Walter working over there in the shop.
Yeah, I'm educating him on, my thoughts on things. He gets a chuckle out of it,
does he? I'm pretty sure he does.
It probably feels good to be around liberty-minded people.
That's some grade A belligerence Joe is running into every now and then.
Joe, like he'll text me, and like this morning, man, I left my phone at home. I gotta go back and get my phone. I'll be there about 9:30.
How's he texting you if he left his phone?
Yeah, no, actually, I take it back. A bunch of my videos are up on Rumble. I just haven't posted anything else. Maybe I should.
Oh. So, I'm like, all right, see you when you get here. It's like, they don't do no good. It's too hot to be aggravated about silly shit.
Also, the heat will mess you up. This heat out here will mess you up if you don't stay hydrated. That's my words of wisdom. Try to stay hydrated.
I don't know how y'all, Walter, I don't know how y'all get that shop to cool off, because it's been killing me in the garage lately.
Well, how you get the shop cool off? It's called a thunderstorm in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Don't be in it.
Well, and you know what? If you're going to... Like I start welding some receivers together for some more 50 cals, and I got the parts ready this afternoon. I'm thinking, I'm going to start doing this now. I'm going to wait till the morning.
Yeah.
So I think I'll wait till the morning.
How about flipping around hours, Walt? How about working like let's say 7 o'clock at night, or 9 o'clock at night until like.
It doesn't get that. I mean, the problem is unless it rains or something, or we get a thunderstorm, it doesn't cool off that much.
Yeah, it's still We did get some rain. Even here in the van, I could hear. I don't know if you guys got the rain or not. It was raining.
No, we got some. I mean, the other day during the afternoon, it fucking poured. And then guess what happened? The sun came out full blast, and it was like a freaking sauna outside. I mean, it was bad, but it's Florida summertime.
I was out today, man. I was drinking water all day, but then when I came home, I was doing some stuff outside, and I was completely out of it. So stay hydrated out there, stay in the cool if you can. Take it easy. Don't, it's not worth dying out there, unless I know some people have to be out there. So, all right. I think that's it. We can wrap it up now. Thanks for everyone for hanging out here with us. Big shout out to Babyface P, Walter Keller of Safety Harbor Firearms, all the good people hanging out there with us out there in the world. We will see you on the next one. I am going to go hit all the buttons right now and see if we can get this ended. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, folks. We're out of here.